Yo. All right, CPI soon. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Why is there two of these? Why is there two of those? Ooh, gold came all the way back up through the range. All the way back up through the range. Over here, so I can see that. So we have CPI, which is forecast to be pretty high today. 3.4%. 3.4%. Now this is not very good for gold. Not very good for gold at all. What's happening, Will? I'm actually quite looking forward to CPI today. Alright, so typically with CPI, I look for a retest of a higher time frame key level or a lower time frame key level, and then a rejection. That's like a super scalp. About 4-hour levels, maybe 4,800. I think gold is gonna drop, to be honest. I actually think gold is gonna drop. It's my entry, tried to get in on Tokyo low. Oh yeah, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Actually took the sells down to fill this 4-hour bottom wick, and then got out. I got out just a little bit below, and yeah, failed to actually close below, which I kind of anticipated would happen. That's why I just got out instead of come all the way down. And then this 4-hour didn't have a top wick as well, which I didn't like. So I was waiting for gold to come back and create a top wick right here for the 7 AM candle, which it did. It was only just done. So that's another reason I didn't want sells to come down too much. What's happening, Benny? So now let's see what gold is gonna do. Definitely gonna wait for after news to take any trades. What's going on? What's going on? What do you guys think is going to happen for CPI? In fact, I like to do a little poll usually. Let's do that. Let's do a little poll. What will CPI do today? Let's go gold buys. Gold sells. Gold. So what do you reckon is gonna happen? Smokey, what's up? What's up? I was gonna ask about your runner, but I just went back through the Discord and saw you got stopped out. Horrible work. Terrible gold, man. I hate when that happens. Come on, gold. Why don't gold just let runners be great sometimes? But I like what we have going on here, honestly. But I've got a good chunk, so can't complain. Nice. Yeah, Smokey actually called like a sweep of the lows and then a push back up, so that was a real nice call there. Nice call. So last CPI was, when was the last CPI? March the 11th when it came out. I want the big one, year on year is the big one, 2.4. At 12.30. Okay, cool. Let's just see what happened last CPI. I'd like to go back and look at 11. This was CPI as expected, and gold dropped. Best price action beforehand, just under 300 pips. All the way down here now. About 16 minutes to go. One to 1.5. Okay. Oh, it's a shame when you miss a trade, man. So in terms of, I think gold is going to sell, because typically high inflation is quite good for USD, therefore bearish for gold. But you never know with these markets. So if it comes out higher, I think we get an initial pull down. I think we get an initial drop. The only thing is, because this ceasefire is quite bullish for gold at the moment, we could see gold react to the CPI release and then continue bullish. So yeah, little drop or spike down and then push back up. So if that's the case, maybe a retest, back down, and then push up, and we finally push above 4,800, something like that. I'm thinking, yeah, a little bounce. It's the only real level that I like here. Even lows, significant level. Yeah, something like that, something like this. Or if it just continues bullish, then we just push up, maybe another retest of 48, and maybe we break this time, gold continues up. the chat thinking? So what are you guys thinking? Where's the poll gone? Oh, it's pretty even right now. Pretty even votes. Wow. My vote, I'm thinking whipsaw. I'm thinking drop, then continue up. Thinking drop, then continue up. I'm actually in buys from 47.60, but I'll close before news. Oh yeah. The main reason I like to close before news as well, especially this high impact news, is the spreads. Spreads can get super wide. Super wide. So a guy whose live I used to watch used to do buy stops and sell stops for CPI. Man. And the worst loss I've ever seen him take, he lost 50k. 50k live. 50k live. Because both his positions got entered. What's happening in the room? What's good? And it was spreads. It was the spreads that slapped him in both, and it price obviously jerked up and down so much. It was very violent. it was super violent, and I just thought, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Yeah, man, we're waiting for the CPI. We don't even have a bottom wick down here. You think sells? Alright, alright. So I think sells initially, and then maybe a push back up. That's what I'm thinking. Something like that. The buy zone is around 38, 39. Oh yeah, cool. That's where I'm looking for as well. I think we get a little dip before we push up, so. Got 10 minutes, 10 minutes. But yeah, this is quite a drastic jump, a whole percent higher than inflation, and it's obviously this is like oil, war, all of that helping. $300 pip drop. Gonna be interesting. That's if it's even high volume. I don't think the move would have been priced in already. You know, sometimes when we know what's gonna happen, the move is already played out, but I don't think we're getting that today. DJ's pushing up, see what DXY is doing. Oh yeah, I had a little supply zone here on NAS. But yeah, that's why it looks like it wants to come down. Yeah, that's why it's sort of been ranging, hasn't it? Oh, you coming down before news? I don't think CPI will also change like the trend, the direction of gold. Right now it's a bit, if you look at the structure of the 4 hour, made like a higher low, but then also maybe a lower high. So we could either come down, continue down, or we could push up. We're selling before this news. Benny, I was bearish on gold today. Did you catch the sales? You did, didn't you? You said your runner hit break even, right? Like I said, I was quite bearish too. Just based on, I was bearish based on the 4 hour. 4 hour and dailies, obviously bearish. Nice continuation pattern. Wanted to fill this wick, but then also very aware that this last candle here, the 4 hour, didn't have a top wick. So respecting the Asian lows. We didn't quite get to Asian highs, but we are respecting the daily flip. Was in a good buy earlier in the day, had it set up but got stuck at work. Oof. So you didn't get to take it. I hate when that happens, man. When you have your setup but can't execute. Plenty more trades to go. Plenty more trades. I hope. Always anticipate that the charts, or gold in particular, might range before CPI because it's such high impact news. Keep an eye on these spreads. Sell until 47.58. Oh, that's close. I think spread's gonna jump lower than that. GJ still pushing. So GJ does the opposite of whatever gold's gonna do. So if gold drops, GJ will push. Has it broken yesterday's high? Nas might fly. So yeah, I'm thinking a bounce here. Depends on the outcome of this news as well. Depends on the outcome. Something tells me it's going up. Ooh. Ooh. I've got 30 seconds to find out. Spreads are jumping already. We'll find out. Aaron, afternoon. Your CPI ready over here. We're pushed. Definitely pushed. Damn. Right into Asian highs. Is it gonna keep going? Blast off gold. Go on. What's the numbers? That would help. Oh, okay. So bad numbers, still higher, but bad numbers. So that should be slightly bullish for gold. Bad numbers are usually bullish for gold. Let's see what DXY is doing. So yeah, DXY is still coming down. So how far is gold gonna go? Can it get through Asian highs? Can it? Struggling. Push. See the next 30-minute candle. Hey, I just react, man. I just react. I gotta let the market tell me where it's gonna go first. Struggling at Asian highs though. It's gonna get through. A 1 hour resistance at 747.66. Oh yeah, it's gone though, isn't it? That's gone. It's blasted through that. I think the buyers had it in the polls too. 40% said buys. The sharp sell-off told me that it was going up. Price gets pushed down so they could buy up quickly before the push. Get better prices, right? Makes sense. Come on, gold, just clear these Asian highs now. Back to 4800s. Back to 48. Struggling at these Asian highs. But I think if it gets through, it should take off. If it gets through. Having a hard time. Oh, do you know you want to? You know you want to. Go. Go on, give us that pop. Struggling. Do you think is a clearer indication of buys or sells after support or resistance is reached? What do you think is a clear of buys or sells? Not sure I understand the question. Sure I understand the question. Right now, gold is going to move to the next significant level, which is 4800s. So if and it all depended on how the numbers came out. If the numbers came out as expected, I would have anticipated a little drop, and then either way, still a push back up. Know whether to buy or sell on support resistances. I think it's more to do with how price reacts at the support resistance, which will give you an indication of what will happen next. Yeah, yes, it's definitely like how quickly price pulls away from there as well, and how deep, how big the move is. Gold, we out of here. We out of here. Out of here. Yeah, 4800. I think maybe we can actually break 4800 today. I'm surprised with this CPI. I was scalping and I put my stop loss on break even, but to my surprise it didn't respect my stop loss. Yes, that is unfortunately, you have to it spreads will knock you out, and volatility. So it's all about best prices where you get exited. So if price is really jumping up and down quick, it will miss your levels. It will slip you. That's what it's called, slippage. So I try to get out of any trades before news because it's dangerous. And that's an example of it. Wow, that was a sharp drop just there. Very sharp drop. Going back up. So yeah, just especially with CPI. So CPI, NFP, these are quite like very volatile news where price can like slip your orders, your sell stops, or any orders. TPs can get slipped. That's why I'd rather wait. on either side of news before I take any trades. Either side, just to avoid the that kind of stuff. Ash, what's good? What's goody? If I held my position, I would have gone into the weekend showing all 32 teeth. Hey, day's not over yet. Day's not over yet. I actually thought, well, you know what I thought, where that trade was going anyway. It's a shame that you got taken out before it continued up. But once we came back up into this range, I wanted this top wick here and at least Asian highs, like playing this Asian range. But like I said, once I got in and out of my trade, I was done until Y session. See what NY gives me now. Y dropped. Ooh, nice little push on NAS. J push. Still respecting these Asian highs, huh? Thinking entry wise, like with news, I do like the next 15, but I've seen a lot of the time you get a push up with the first 15 minutes and then the next 15 minutes drops back. Might have to wait for this 30-minute to close. Hopefully we close outside of the Asian range. I wonder if we can actually get to 4800s. So above. Price does continue up. Look, yesterday's high, 4800. If we can push, then yeah, at least the wick fill, like refill the weekly top wick, get all the way up to 48.57, 58. See if gold doesn't want to play around at 4800 again. Bad numbers across the board. Bad numbers across the board. Every way as well. Just CPI, just inflation being up to 3.3% as well is just bad in general. Maybe a push to 47.88, dependent on the next 30-minute candle. I want to see how this candle closes and how it behaves for this range, this Asian range, and then take it from there. If we respect these Asian highs, look, we tapped into this little resistance to the left. You know what I'm saying? We always tap a key level and then pull back. I thought it was going to be Asian highs, but maybe it's this resistance up here. It was a strong around the H4, barely a bottom wick, just straight up. Golden, moving. Very, very tiny bottom wick. Yo, what's happening? It's goody. EPI day. See what the second 15-minute candle does. Daily. I want a daily to flip bullish, reflip bullish, and fill yesterday's wick. Regardless of what happens, I'm up 1.5 on the day. Oh, nice. That's that phase 2, right? You know what? Slow and steady, man. Slow and steady. That means you have what? Was it 5% on the second phase? Was that 3.5% left? That's nice. Couple more days and that's it. You can be alive. Don't want to get greedy and lose for no reason. I hear it, man. I hear it. Knowing when to stop trading. Listen, I'm calling it a day, man. Calling it a day. It can be tough, especially when you feel like you're on a hot streak, or do you know what I mean? See, the second 15-minute, this is what happens. If the move doesn't continue, you'll always know by the second 15-minute candle. Pushing back into the range. See if it can stay above though. Gold, how far are you trying to drop back? I was expecting the drop, then the push up, not the push, then the drop back. Usually after CPI or PPI, that M5 comes back to retest the broken area. I wonder if that's what's happening. Shoot, it looks so. So it came right back. Right back. How far back indeed. Reckon it's just playing this range. We come all the way back down to Asian lows. Right now I'm just watching this 4-hour time frame here, because you know how it goes with these candles. We create a top wick but we don't close above, so that's something I'm watching for. If we close below this open here, M30 has quite the wick rejection, big time. Slapped right off of a resistance as well. Right off a resistance. Boom, come back. I just want to see how we close in regards to this Asian range. If we close inside, or if we push out of the Asian range. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. See what gold does here. Can it follow through? Big pullback, real big pullback. How big is this top wick? Oof. 140 pips. No more news today. Okay, so we got prelim consumer sentiment. Hour and 10. Dun, dun. Coming back down. If I was gonna take a trade, I think I would have to wait for... Yeah, I need to be outside of this range, man. I need to be outside of this range. The structure in here is not very nice. This is a nice structure at all. Reckon, guys, this M15 flips bullish, fills the wick because we didn't come back and break that low. Fly up out of this range. Oh, maybe not. Your bias. Hey. Right now I'm just waiting. I don't have enough information to see where gold is going. I'll be honest with you. It's not looking too good right here. At the moment, I think I'm more bullish though. I'm more bullish than bearish. And that's based on the daily time frame. Based on the daily that we've pushed down, we didn't break yesterday's low. So I think we come up, refill the top wick, yesterday's wick, break the high and continue pushing up. That's kind of what I'm leaning more towards. You know, it's end of the week, looking at the weekly time frame. Weekly looks quite bullish. So, you know, re-break last week's high and keep going up. We were already pushing up before the news. We were already pushing up before news, and now the news has been quite bullish for gold too. So I'm thinking maybe that continues. 4 hour, respect to the previous low, broken the highs to the left. 1 hour, closed above resistance. Just need to keep pushing. So if we can push, clear this range, I think we can revisit 4,800 again. Get to 4,800s. That's the plan. But if we hold in this range, start breaking lows, which we haven't been doing for a while. We haven't been breaking previous lows. I think, yeah, if that starts to happen, then maybe we get some sells back down through the range. I'll get past the daily flip. Flip bullish again. We've got places to go gold. Places like 4800s. Sure, I want to take an entry. Hey, genius. I think if I can get a closure above 47, 73, 74. But look, I'm very aware of these wicks to the left right here. Not liking this. Not liking all of these wicks. Let's see how the Owanda 4-hour candles closing. Strong bullish. No bottom wick, like Miss Gold Pippin says. Barely a bottom wick. Does gold have the strength to come down, create this bottom wick? Traveling at this daily flip, man. Able to trade CPI? Nah, I always wait till after. I never trade the actual CPI candle because you don't know which way it's gonna go. You can anticipate. But yeah, I'll wait for the next 30-minute candle. But this candle's not really telling me anything right now. I was looking for more of a drop than a push up, but instead we got a push up then a drop. People who active trade red folders scare me. You got to be a bit unhinged to do that. Hey, listen, I used to be that unhinged person. That used to be me. To have fun doing it, but back then there was an idea behind it, but it was definitely gambling. I actually had some decent trades off of it though. I used to have a separate account just for trading news, and it was, if I lose this money then it's fine. Have like £100 in it, something like real light, and I knew that if that money was gone, it was gone. I accepted that, but I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. Mickey used to scare on listen, CPI and NFP. I used to score. Man, I'm gonna lie, those trades used to hit for me. I definitely used to do well. But it's not really the same anymore. It's not the same. When I was trading CPI, it was very... And NFP, especially during COVID, we knew what was going to happen. We knew the jobs numbers were going to be low. Like, we knew what was going to happen. It was very... You could anticipate what was going to happen. We knew the numbers, how they were going to come out, and how to react. These days, it's not like that. It's not like that. You've got other factors determining where the market's gonna go. Like CPI back then, CPI was always low, always low. It was bad. So yeah, it was a lot easier to trade. But now you got the war news as well and blah blah blah. If gold gets past 4,800, it might fly to 49. Then it's barely any left side noise to 5,000. Ooh. How should it go after CPI? Well, it depends on the numbers. It depends on how the numbers come out. You've got different reactions depending on different numbers. But if the numbers come out greater than forecast, it's good for the currency. So that means if it comes out higher than 3.4 or forecast, it's going to be good for USD. But today it came out less than 3.3. So it was bad for the currency, bad for the dollar index. So when the dollar index comes down, gold goes up. It's not even a cheat code, it's all here. But only thing you can't anticipate really is how the numbers are actually going to come out. Now, back then, it was a bit easier because you knew what the numbers were going to be like. We were going through like COVID and we knew jobs data was going to be bad, inflation was going to be low. So you always knew how it was going to come out. So you could trade that way easier. I think the fundamentals were way easier then. Now you've got a bit of war news, you've got oil prices, you've got way more things to look out for. Gold, we pushing up, pushing up. This is a struggle to push. But yeah, if we can clear, I just want to clear 4,800 first. If we can clear 4,800, then let's see if we can get to 4,850. So we've got some 4-hour levels right here, but I don't know if gold's got all that strength today. I would love for it to re-break last week's high though at 48. Struggled yesterday. Yesterday was a struggle to break. I mean, I don't even think it did break. I think it just tapped it and came back down, didn't it? I was out then. I was already out. But I had an alert because I wanted to know if it got hit or not. And when. Just, yeah, it looked tapped and then dropped. I think someone in the Discord mentioned sells from 48 as well. So that was a good shout. Same. I don't know how much strength gold has today. I know, right? I know. How much strength you got today, gold? Like I said, I don't mind 48 or above. 48.50, I think gold can get to by the end of the day if it continues bullish. Go on, feel this wick, gold. Feel the wick. Push. Which website do you recommend for news? So either Forex Factory, right here. Forex Factory or FX Street. This one. This one's a pretty good one. This one's pretty good. I like to read these articles here. They're pretty good. A lot of different analysts. but only read like gold, like stuff like this one. I didn't read anything today. Yeah, this is a good one, and it has an economic calendar as well. Now, different news places will have different news having a different impact. Like on Forex Factory, it has consumer sentiment as orange folder. But we've got consumer sentiment as red folder over here, so high impact. So different ones. I think investing.com can be like that as well. But yeah, these are the two sites that I like. Oh, let's tap into Asian highs again. Your gold is really struggling. Really struggling. Asian highs. So maybe towards the end of this 4-hour candle as well, we refill this wick and push up. You know, we like to get the big moves. That's still in 50 minutes. Some people say there's more movement on gold in the Asian session. There is a lot of movement in the Asian session. Yeah, a lot of movement. Not every day, but yeah, you can get big moves, big swings during Asian. It's too late for me to stay up trading it, and I think if I'm trading while I'm tired, it's not going to give me good results, so there's no point me even trying. Any payments for subscription for Forex Factory or Forex News? No, they're all free. They're all free. All freebies, $3.99, the best price out there. And you can sign up, you can filter out the pairs that you like to look at, you know. I only look at pounds, yen, and USD. These are the only ones I really care about. I don't really look at anything else. Don't even look at the euro. But yeah, you need to have some type of news website, so you know you can trade on either side of it. Even if you don't trade fundamentals, you need to know, because trade can go a bit wrong. You can get slipped. High volatility. Very dangerous if you trade without stop loss, but I hope no one in here does. You know, then you're just asking for it. Asking for problems. Let's see, there been any war headlines? CPI. Ukraine is close to reaching an agreement with Putin. Trump says Iran better stop now if it's charging oil tankers a fee to go through the strait. Man, you can't do anything now. Can't do anything now, Trump. I heard they are charging people though. It used to be free and now they're charging people money. But what do you expect when you bomb their country? They got to make their money back, innit? Staying in this range, gold. Alright, so we got market open in 15 minutes. So I hope we get some better price action after that. We get some more information. This war was such an L for the US. Big time, big time, big time. Yeah, it wasn't a good look at all. It was an L for Trump in general. He could have, I mean, nah, he hasn't been having a great presidency. All the ICE stuff. Regardless if that's what people voted for, the handling of everything has been terrible. His handling, and now he's just tweeting like a madman. It's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. I think he knows he's only got 4 years in and he just don't care. He doesn't care. You're not getting another 4 years, so you might as well just go off. He wants to leave with a bang. I really think that's what he's doing. You know, trying to put his mark on stuff. Go down in history as doing something, but it's not going to be a good look at all. Alright, while gold is messing around here, I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. How's your week been with Goldie? Not a bad week actually. Caught some sales this morning. Got some decent sales this morning. Caught. I don't think I've taken that many trades this week. I'll have to go into my tracker and have a look. But I've had a few trades. Bad week though. Bad week at all. Trying to remember where they were. Going to my journal. I can't believe how much gold is struggling right here. wire doing? This wire still coming down. Expect gold to be pushing up. Gold is coming down. I'm respecting Asian highs. If I can get rid of this now. But that's the plan for gold, isn't it? Oh, it's quite a jump. I do not trust gold at all, because what is this? What is this? Gold is just skipping numbers. Skipping numbers out here. Let's see. Let's check. Jumping, right? So I keep looking at I'm looking at my broker because I can see like candles moving. I can see price moving a bit better on my broker than on TradingView. What's up, Phantom? Cambo from Kenyan over here. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. Ooh, the ice cream man's outside. Alright, guys, kind of want an ice cream. Kind of want an ice cream, chat. What strategy do you use? Breakouts, retests, breakouts, retests, continuations. What do you reckon, guys? Are we gonna break above this Asian range? Are we? Are we? Will gold? Will it? Anyone got any levels they're looking at? Go on, give us a push. Might be gearing up for it. Hope though. Nah, you haven't missed anything. You just missed CPI, but nothing's happened for CPI. Gold's doing the most and nothing at all, bruh. Oh man. Look at CPI. Gold pushed up, dropped back down, dropped, pushed back up. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing, gold? Come on. We want gold to get to 4,800. That's the start. Let's get there, and then we can talk golds. We can talk. 48 is my buy target. First, this TP1 is 4,800. I'd love some ice cream because the CPI seems to be hot. The CPI was uneventful. Damn, look at GJ. GJ's been pretty smooth recently, like, you know, some nice swings. GJ's been, I like when GJ's been on a buy and hold. Whoa. I love that for GJ when it's moving in one direction. Still not a bit of me right now, but I like to see it. To see it. Alright, 5 minutes. Let's see if we can close above 47.77. Come on, gold. You can do it. You can do it. Asian highs. Let's go. Let's go. No. Give me a closure above. Give me a closure above. And I think I can get some buys on the next candle. And a closure above this resistance is not bad. You know? Because look at these wicks. We rejected all to the left, these wicks. Alright, gold. Only problem now is stop loss and market open. Market open is not good. 5 minutes to CPI. CPI, you missed it. CPI was an hour ago. This was the CPI candle right here. This was CPI, my guy. Look. CPI has been and gone. Moki behave. But look, CPI numbers have been out. You gotta set some alerts or some timers, man. CPI was nasty. It pushed. It dropped. We're on market open now. We're on the next thing. On to the next. What was you expecting to happen for CPI? Was you trying to trade it? On a power nap, damn. I mean, you didn't really miss much. It, you know, pushed up, dropped back down, pushed up a little bit more. How big is this CPI candle? 200 pips. Do you use PC? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Only time I use my phone to trade now is if I'm already in a trade and I go out or I want to close it or I just want to manage it, then I'll do that from my phone. But I probably won't be in the house if that's the case. I use magic keys most of the time, so I have to use I manage my risk most of the time with my magic keys. Click of a button, boom. $47.89 buys until then, pending next 30-minute candle. That's cool. I think it's gonna take out my lovely zones. Where's your zones? Where are your zones? 48.02. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I'm on 48.02. That's it. This is good. This is good. Oh, damn. Oh my god. No, wait. Did gold just drop? Wait, what? What was that? That was an incredible drop. That was incredible. I thought we were closing above Asian highs. I was getting set up to get into some buys, and then boom, gold dropped like 50 pips in seconds. That is nasty work. That is nasty work. I don't trust this volatility today, I'll be honest. HPG5. What the specs? Because yours is lagging. My specs, I have an Intel i7 with 32 gig RAM. GeForce RTX 1060i. I think, I can't remember. I can't see it on the side. But it's decent. It's decent. Gold, I don't know what that was just now, but that was ridiculous. That was actually ridiculous. Quite annoying. Not really feeling the fact that this 30-minute candle, they haven't broken the previous highs as well. It could just be, you know, obviously it's news right here. The news pushed it up, so it maybe went up a little bit more. But yeah, that wasn't great. Anyone else take any trades on anything else? Wanted to pull back on NAS for some buys, you know. Look, been waiting on it all morning. See if gold can actually start breaking highs. Gold is doing too much. Yeah, I think I might leave gold today, you know. I don't like these swings that it's doing. I really don't like it. Like, what is that about? It's acting like it's gonna just... force Israel to halt attacks on Beirut by threatening to withdraw from talks with the US. Trump, stop talking. Stop talking, Trump. Gold is not trying to push, is it? Is it me or is it gold is not trying to push? You know what? I had a little win this morning. I might just, yeah, just chill for the rest of the day because I don't like it. I don't like the way these candles are jumping. I don't like it. I think if I get into a buy and then gold just decides to drop 50 pips. Next week we go again with fresh eyes. Yeah, this price action is, I mean, gold is already a bit jumpy, but this is a bit too jumpy for me. Not gonna lie. The loss man, my TP was 47.80. Now the charts are smiling at me. And no me gusta. The XY pushing up. It's just a market open thing, but who knows? Let's see. But look, we're staying in this Asian range. That's another thing. This, I don't like this. We're just failing to break out. We've had multiple times opportunities to push and it hasn't. We're dropping. Yeah, this ain't good. Let's see, if we break this previous 30-minute low, we might get some more sells. We might get some deeper sells. Oh, it broke the low. I'm gonna keep going, gold. I'm gonna give it until this candle closes, this 4-hour candle, the late 4-hour candle closes. Let's see how it closes. Oh, yo guys, I've noticed that these days the news doesn't impact the markets that much, but when Trump speaks, like the tweets 400 pip move, yes, oh yeah, definitely. Because what Trump is saying is more moving the market. It has more of an impact. It does. Because it's what they're looking for, like the Fed's monetary policy, all of that is more jobs and inflation. But the war news is impacting inflation more than, well, it is impacting inflation. So I think that's why it's got more weight. Like, they're saying that this war, forget Russia, Ukraine, they're saying this war has had the worst global economic impact ever. Russia, Ukraine, it impacted certain countries, but this is impacting more countries. So that's why we're getting the massive swings. It's really impacting a lot more than just one set of US data. Now we're going back up. I cannot with gold, man. I cannot. Which prop firm do you highly recommend? FTMO. FTMO. It is the most expensive, but it is the most reliable. It is for me, it's still the best one. FTMO. If I was gonna get back into prop firms, FTMO. Or if you are super, there is another one that I would recommend, but it has a lot of conditions. You can't trade from your phone, and you have to have very, very good risk management, and it's very cheap to get in. So that was Funded Elite. That's the only other one that I would recommend. But it has very tough rules. You can buy, I think their cheapest account you can buy is like, the thing with that prop firm is you pay like $5 for the challenge, and then if you pass the challenge, then you pay for the account. So you just pay basically to get your funded account. So that's the one that I would use. For newbies, maybe give a try to Next Level Funded. Start with $10. But always look at the reviews. Before you pick any prop firm, look at the reviews and also join their Discord. Join their Discord and see what people are saying. Message traders in there that have payouts and ask them, you know, how difficult it was to get a payout, how long it took. Get as much information as you can before you pay any money to any prop firm. Hello ma'am, sorry to disturb you, but I just wanted to ask you, do you need a good thumbnail designer or video editor? I do not. I pay nothing for my thumbnails and video editing, and I really like that price. So if you can beat that price, go ahead. But if you can't beat free, you're in the wrong place. You're asking the wrong person. Nothing better than $3.99. I'm telling you. Telling you. I know what you meant. Nothing better than free. Yeah, but I don't want to pay though. So if you're gonna charge me, there's no point. There's no point. I think we're gonna close high today. I love that attitude, Phantom. Love that attitude. I would like for gold to finally break and push. This 30-minute candle, it hasn't broken the high, but it's broken the low. If it can break the high, I think we can finally push up out of this range. Pull back before we continue, maybe? Being boring now. We're like 2,900 pips away from our 1 hour, so yeah, we're gonna close high. Alright, let's see. Maybe we're just creating structure to continue up. We had a little push, little pullback, but I don't know, man. I don't know. If I don't get a move within the next hour, then I'm just gonna call it. Just call it. Go outside and get some sun. I hope it doesn't come down for that prior H4 wick. Yeah, it had a very small wick, didn't it? A very small wick. The wick is there. It is just very, very small. Very small, but it's there. Very small. We've had some other cases where we've had these tiny little wicks, haven't we? This. Sometimes we get a tiny little wick. Sometimes. This is, I mean, structure-wise, what I was talking about earlier. It's not very clear which way gold wants to go, because we're making higher lows and at the same time lower highs. So it's not really giving us much of a direction. Starting the Google Meets discussion. What discussion is that then? Fill me in. Let me know. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Do you trust indicators that they can make you profitable overnight? It's not that I don't trust indicators. It's not that I don't trust them. I think indicators are great. Depends on how you use them. Like if you want to use indicators, then go ahead. You know what I mean? Hey, congrats, Haroon. Congrats. Congrats. Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, we're gonna have some calls on Sunday. So Sunday we'll go through some levels and mark up our charts for the week. So that's on Sunday at 6 PM EST. So we'll be doing that. What prop firm are you using, Haroon? Yeah, I'll post a bit more about the meeting closer to the time. Funding pips. Okay, cool. All right, 12 minutes to go. I'm very curious. 6 PM UK times. Damn, my bad. 6 PM UK. So that's what, 1 PM EST. 1 PM EST. I would definitely probably be asleep at 6 PM EST. I think it was 6 o'clock that got the most votes. Yeah. Send out stuff closer to the time. Alright, so yeah, with this 4-hour candle, you know, as we know, when the candle doesn't have a top wick, sometimes we can make the top wick with the next candle, but a lot of the time the candle doesn't close above. So I'm thinking if this 4-hour candle, if it doesn't want to close above, it closes below 47.65, or alternatively, you know, the last 5 to 10 minutes of this 4-hour candle can give a really good push. So maybe a wick fill if it doesn't drop, or it could drop 50 pips. Seems to be heading back up. Maybe this last push can get us out of this this Asian range, and then the new 4-hour, make a bottom wick, and then blast off. Roxy, right before the candle's gonna close. Hi everyone watching from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, here we go, gold. Now's the time. Flip bullish, push. Let's go. Wait. You haven't missed nothing yet. You missed gold playing around in this range right here. That's all gold's trying to do right now. Love if we could flip. See, look, didn't like that we haven't been breaking these 30-minute highs to the left. The fun chit chat and moves on gold, yeah, right? What's the XY doing? Gold doesn't want to give us any entries yet, not yet. The daily candle to flip bullish and push. Flip bullish and drive up. Fill yesterday's wick, come to 4800, break, and then keep going. That's the plan. That's the plan. Go gold, let's go. Flip now. Flip bullish. Love it. Come on. Always towards the end of this candle, we get a nice move. Nice move. Push. Fly. We have places to go. Numbers to hit. T8 to 100. Come on. So close. Thought that was it. I thought that was going to be the start of the drive up. We're not out the woods yet. The discussion you're gonna have on Sunday. What is it in Nigerian time, please? Yeah, still going. Still waiting for this breakout, Will, man. Still waiting for this breakout. What time is it in Nigeria? What time is it in Nigeria now? What time is it in Nigeria now? There we go, gold push. Oh, so it's the same time. It'll be 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. in Nigeria. If it's the same as the UK, going back down. Hello, Norman. Oh, long time. Oh, nice. Done for the day. Nice. Come on, gold. This is it. Last 5 minutes. This is where we take off. This is it. Push. Gold's misbehaving today. I want the 1 hour candle to fill this previous wick and break. Struggling. Since yesterday. I know, right? I know, gold really is misbehaving. It's misbehaving. After CPI, after you have such high impact news like CPI, you wouldn't expect gold to be in the same place it was before the news. That's really what's baffling me right now. Like, we should have moved. Lift off, gone. Hour and a half and we're still in the same area. Gold respect the double top and bottom. Since I tried and noticed they're not working. It does. Where do you see a double top and double bottom? Like here? Do you see a double top here? This would have been like a double top here. Even though it's not equal highs, it's still, this would have been considered a double top. This played out. Double top, it works. So this would be, boom, what did I say, 420. I remember actually marking this out on Wednesday. 42, yeah, down here. It plays out. It's just sometimes it doesn't always look very clean. Am I using OBS? No, I'm not using OBS. What am I using? I'm using Streamlabs. But yeah, a lot of the time with double tops and double bottoms, you have to understand it. It's a reversal pattern. Sometimes it doesn't play out. Look, this for me would be a double bottom here. Boom, boom. This one played out. I would consider this a double top. Yeah, it's not, you don't always get the equal highs, but you do get like a push up and a drop. As long as you have like two peaks to the upside or the downside, get your double top, double bottom. And they can take a long time to play out as well. They can. Depends on the time frame of the double bottom too. You know, obviously the higher time frames, the longer it can take to play out. You know, most things, it's all down to probabilities. It might appear, it might not play out. or it might play out. You never know. It's all probabilities. Right, 20 seconds. Gold stays closing in this Asian range. Yeah, I'm done with gold. Done. Yep, still staying in this Asian range. Look at that. Look at that. What was that? What was that? Did you guys see that? Oh, we do have news. We have more news that just dropped. Crazy spike down just now. See, look, this website can be quicker than Forex Factory. FX Street. Bad numbers for consumer sentiment, and gold just spiked down. Did you see this spike? This was nasty. 70 pips. 70 pip drop. Wow. See what the DXY is doing. DXY didn't really do much. Guess that was news. News just did its thing. Alright, so we had bad numbers. So maybe we actually get a push up now. Created this 4-hour bottom wick. We have to flip, make a top wick, push up. Come on, gold. I think we get the push now. This looks good. It's got a little continuation pattern. We've got a strong bullish candle, weak bearish. I reckon this candle now we push. But this has been a struggle, man. This is it. Last news of the day for gold. Let's go places now. Now there's nothing holding it back. $4,800 next stop. Go flip bullish, make a nice top wick for this 4-hour drive up. Come on, let's go. There we go, gold. Finally. Alright, let's move. We out. Break these highs. Now we're finally breaking these highs to the left. Oh, I think we get a good push now. Push. What are we doing? Break the highs and come back. Gold is. Oh man, I can only laugh right now with gold. It's just so annoying right now. Like, Yeah, I might have to call it here, you know. But you know what, how it goes. As soon as I end the stream, gold pops. So, you know, it might be the best thing to do. But another thing that's just a bit concerning for me is we're still not closing above these Asian highs. Look how many wicks, how many times we've wicked into the Asian highs and not closed above. I'm not really liking that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys, man. CPI was a bit uneventful for me. It's a bit uneventful. I do want to see gold get to 4,800 because even though we're playing around these Asian highs, we haven't had a big sell back into the range. And all of this news that has come out has been pretty bullish for gold. We've had bad numbers for USD, so that should be bullish for gold. Oh look, see DXY is coming down. We should keep pushing up. But yeah, I'll put details of the Zoom call or the Google Meets call in the group by maybe tomorrow afternoon. And yeah, it'll be, anyone can join. I'll put in some information anyway. We'll have that. I'll have that done for you by tomorrow. And yeah, guys, I will see you in the Discord then for the rest of the day. Hopefully gold actually starts moving. And yeah, if I don't speak to you guys on Sunday on the Discord, I will see you guys on Monday. What news do we have next week? I'm literally expecting to end this stream and gold fly. That's kind of what I'm expecting, by the way. But next week we have a quiet week, quiet-ish week. Retail sales, nice, beautiful. Wait, we've got GBP flash manufacturing and not USD. Probably the week after. It's not there. Hey, look at gold. Go on now, fly. If it breaks this 4-hour high, I'm expecting it to push. I can't even look at gold anymore. I can't I can't look at it right now. But yeah, guys, man, I will see you guys next week or in the Discord, man. Peace. Have a good weekend. Appreciate you for joining. Yep, drop a like in the chat on the way out. Appreciate you. All right, peace out.